Okay, hello. Today is August the 2nd. Can you believe that? 2020. And it is my
Here are
brother-in-law's
the top search
birthday. Oh,
results.
no. We don't, shush. Don't you just hate it how that goes off the worst possible time? That's all my hair dangling down there. Anyways, so good morning, or yeah, 10:42 to you at Pacific time. I'm going to read on the Kentucky election, which Mitch McConnell is facing, and that is in November 3rd. I'm trying to fix this so you don't have to look at so you can get it better to look at the cards. This is a new deck that I have been waiting eagerly for. I've hemmed and hawed about buying it very quickly. It is the Marigold Tarot by Amrit, I believe that's how you say it, Brar. Forgive me if I'm not saying it right. So if you want to check that out, that's the deck I'm using. Okay? And I got it with the wonderful card cloth. I have a thing about skeleton, the skull. I've always been attracted to it. My dad made a print when I was a kid. He's a retired art professor, and he put skulls all around the what would you call around the border of the print, which was super cool. I can't wait to get it back up. It was after a story I had told him as a child, so it's very poignant, very meaningful to me. So anyhow, with that, let's look at who is going to win. Will Mitch McConnell win? Let's put it this way. The question's always key. Will Mitch McConnell win the November 2020 election or not? We ask the creator and the ancestors to help me read these cards accurately and to help me to read clearly, because I've only had about 3 sips of coffee. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's foggy again in Pacifica, California by the coast. It has been foggy since I've gotten home July 26th, but I don't mind. I don't mind too much, although some sun would be really cool, because I plan on the next sunny day that I have good energy and no appointments or anything like that, of setting up outside and recording a reading out there. But so far, no luck. I can't do it this way too much because my arthritis is enough. It would just be way too painful. So anyway, we don't want to read on my arthritis. So Mitch McConnell, does he win in November 2020? Will Mitch McConnell win in November 2020? How does that look for him? Will Mitch McConnell win in November of 2020? We are wanting to see from his point of view whether or not he will win. Okay, let's take a look again. I'm going to free-form it and read in pairs. Yeah, I tend to kind of prefer to do that. Just 5 of Wands. So this is going to be contested right away. This is, or a tight win. This deck uses plants as fire. Just so you know, it's a beautiful deck. So right then and there, we already know that this is going to be either very close shave of a race or contested. perhaps. But let's throw down some more cards, right? This is from his point of view. Ace of Swords. Well, something will be clarified. Something will be made clear. But I see that this will be with that Five of Wands and that Ace of Swords. I think perhaps a contested result that will result in a clarification of the winner. And I hope to God it isn't him. Seven of Wands. Okay. Let's just see what else we get, because I like to read in pairs. Five of Cups. Oh, Mitch, looks like you might be a little bit sorry. I shouldn't get too smarty pants, should I? Because, but it's hard not to. So this indicates a sense of loss, a sense of regret, grieving, and I'm doing this from his point of view. So I do not think, though it may be a close race or a contested race in some way, it will be there will be clarification with that Ace of Swords, or it could be that towards the end of the evening, maybe it will become more clear that the opposition to him is getting more votes. There's Amy McGrath, and I think there's potentially someone else. Forgive me for not having that right now at the moment in my head, but excuse me. Regardless, it looks like it's going to be an intense election for him, with the results being clarified after a great deal of a very tightly run election for him. And should I say against him, because I don't think he's going to come out, but I think it's going to be really a very, at this point, remember we're looking at trends with the tarot. It looks like it will be a very intense election for him, perhaps neck and neck, with the winner being clarified at the end, or at a point there will be clarification. And it just doesn't look to me like, with that Five of Cups, that he's going to be feeling too happy. So I take that as a likely loss. I just don't think he's going to, despite his insistence. Yep, the Tower. Okay. And the Hanged Man. That's a sacrifice. There could be a delay. Let me just show you those cards. There could be a delay, maybe because they're counting or recounting. I'm sure he'll demand a recount, but clearly he will not. In this reading, it is showing him as not being happy with the result. So I'm feeling like it's a loss. The cards are showing me the cards that I would accept as a loss. And there might be a delay. They might recount. I'm sure that if there's any close call, that they will recount, and I just don't see him. I don't see that for him. Ten of Wands. Yeah, no, he's going to feel very heavy. And the Seven of Cups. I just don't, yeah, I just don't see him. Getting that election. Okay? So that is what I'm going to give to you at this time, August the 2nd, 2020. We show him as having what looks like a very intense battle for his seat. There may be a recount if it's really close. And I don't see this is from his point of view, I don't see, with the clarification, him feeling very happy at all with the end result. I see him feeling very, 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 with that Ten of Wands, that's feeling very burdened, very heavy. And that's certainly not what I would expect if he won. Plus the Tower, the Hangman. No, I just don't see it happening for him. I just don't. So we know he's not going to like that. And that Seven of Cups, no, I just don't feel it. I feel like King of, it's going to go to there's a King of Cups and a Knight, or I'm sorry, the Eight of Wands, so there's activity that he picks up with around a male. Could be him. I think I'll have to recheck McConnell's zodiac. And I will look again, but I'm pretty sure, I think Lindsay's the Cancer. Mitch might be, oh, who knows. The Devil. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Some woman is going after the devil. I think there could be another person that tries to assist him. I'm not sure. And there's a female that's going to have his head on a platter. I feel like this woman, because of the way these cards came out, I feel like there's a female figure here that's going to go after the devil. So I need to look at Amy McGrath's zodiac sign again. Let me put this on pause. I can't help myself. I do not think that he's going to get what he wants. So I'm saying that I'm calling his, at this time, election result a loss, though it looks like it will be close. But hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to put this on pause. Okay, guys, this is really interesting. Amy McGrath is a Gemini. She's June 3rd. Here's our Gemini woman going after the devil. Now, that's the two cards that I pulled, right? And I'm going to put them right here. McConnell, double checking, is a Pisces. Now, I thought he was a water sign. I think that, what's his face? Lindsay is a Cancer. Sometimes I get the two of those idiots in my head. They kind of belong in the same group. Idiots. Greedy pigs. Oh, pigs are smart and cute. Sorry, pigs. I didn't mean to insult you. Now, the King of Rings, and in this deck, cups are rings. Eight of Wands. These two cards, this to me is him. Trying to... he will be actively, I think, contesting, actively trying something on, doing something. He gets busy with something, and Amy comes for his head, okay? At least I think that's Amy. There's a strong female figure of an air sign. or who has air sign traits. I'm thinking it's McGrath, that isn't having it, isn't having any more of this devilment. Now, the Seven of Cups can be about temptation also. So we get it again with the Seven of Cups and that Ten of Wands. Out of desperation, he's tempted to do something because he really doesn't want to lose everything he's built up, I'm sure. But as always with the Tower tells you something hasn't been built quite right. It's not been built on a solid foundation. It's not going to last. And that its time is limited. It will fail. And he is trying to postpone, delay, losing all of that. But she's not. So he gets busy in whatever temptation and devilment to try to hold on to something, whether it's his seat and or certain powers he has in trying to drag this out, or whatever he's trying to do. She's not having it, and she comes for him. And I think just the way these cards came, it's just like, I don't think he's gonna win in what he was trying to do. So I believe that he is just going to have to accept that he hasn't made it. There is a King of Swords figure here with the Knight of Rings that I feel like is wanting to make some sort of an offer or a gesture after that Queen. I think that he is going to try to hold out his corruption to the last minute. I think it's possible that a woman, could be Amy McGrath, is going to go after and perhaps reveal some of those activities or what have you, if she wins the election. Or maybe it's another woman that would be in a position to do so. And I think of McConnell's past corrupt goings on. I don't know if the King of Swords, because McConnell is a Pisces. There's a King of Swords, though, that's trying to make some sort of a gesture, an offer. I think that could be Trump, that she might be able to show some kind of link between him and Trump and what they were getting up to, in short. So I won't get into it too far, but it's going to be very, very interesting. Don't think he's going to win. It's, I think, going to be very contested. And I see him sweating buckets, especially when he loses the ground with that tower that he has been insulated in for so long. So there you have it. That was by request. If you want to make a request, please put it in the community tab area. It will more than, you can put it, I would prefer that you do it there because that way I can kind of see it. You can always put it on the latest community tab post. That way I can encourage activity and the use of the various things that I have on my channel. So I thank you, and I hope you have a great day.